Hello guys, have you ever tried combining a cake batter with a bread dough mixture? Oh my god, the combo is amazing. It even tastes better than Italian panettone. Like when these thoughts came into my mind, I tried to give it a try and the turnout was super amazing. When you try this recipe, honestly, you're going to fall in love with it. You're going to continue making this recipe and it's going to give you tons of good results for your clients and for your business. Let me show you. Don't go anywhere. So simple to make. So the first thing I did was to make my cake batter. Yes, because I want to make a little batch of this. So I started with 50 grams of butter or margarine, anyone you have, you can start with that, and 50 grams of sugar. So I went ahead and creamed everything thoroughly till everything is thoroughly creamed, just like when you make a buttercream, okay? Now to that I added 2 eating spoons of liquid milk. Now if you don't want to use liquid milk at this stage, you can just add 1 large egg. Yes, but I want this to be totally eggless. Yes, so that's why I didn't add any egg. So after adding the 2 spoons of milk, liquid milk, I added extra 2 spoons of liquid milk because I haven't gotten that consistency of the butter cream that I wanted. So after adding the second batch of second spoons of the milk, I got what I wanted. Then I added my all-purpose flour, 50 grams of all-purpose flour. You can as well use cake flour for this recipe. Super. So after adding my all-purpose flour, I went ahead also mixed everything thoroughly with my hand whisk. Then I went in with half teaspoon of the combo flavor I showed you guys earlier. Check out that flavor recipe. Oh my god, it tastes amazing. Then half teaspoon of baking powder. Or if you don't have the combo flavor, you can make do with the vanilla or any flavor of your choice. Fine. So after adding my flavor and the rest, I mixed everything together. Then I added extra 1 eating spoon of liquid milk. Okay, after adding the liquid milk, I went ahead, mixed everything thoroughly, and my cake batter was ready. Then I had to set this aside. Then I went ahead to make my bread dough. Now the bread dough we need here is not going to be it's not going to be a kind of a smooth kind of dough. It's going to be a dough that is kind of sticking to your hands. So in a bowl, I added 125 grams of all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour. I added half teaspoon of instant dry yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and half teaspoon of salt. So after adding these, I went ahead, make sure that I mixed everything together. Then I added the first 6 tablespoons of room temperature water. You can also measure this with your scale. You measure out 65 grams of room temperature water. You add it into the dry ingredients, went ahead to mix it a little. Then I added my flavor. I use coconut flavor for the bread dough, so you can also use any flavor you want for your bread dough. Okay, so I added about half teaspoon or thereabout of my coconut flavor. Then I went ahead, mixed this. After mixing it, I found out that this is not actually the type of dough I want. I went in with extra 42 grams or 4 tablespoons of room temperature water. Okay, so after adding this water, I went ahead and mixed everything, combined everything thoroughly. Okay, so after combining everything thoroughly, I got this kind of tacky or sticky dough. Yes, that was exactly what I wanted and that was what I got. So this is the type of dough you want, because you're going to work this dough. It's not kind of dough you need to knead. Oh no, that's not it. So after mixing my dough, I went in with 4 grams of margarine or butter. So whichever one you have, perfect, you can use it. So after mixing the margarine or butter, whichever one, into the dough, then I went in with my hands to beat the dough. I needed to beat this dough to at least smoothen it out and also make it kind of develop that slight gluten or make it stretchy. You know, when you are making your bread, you need your dough to have this glutinous nature, okay, so it can be stretchy and thereabout. So that was what I had to do or did with my hands, just as you see in the video. So once I was done mixing my beating the bread dough, I went in with the cake batter. Now make sure you wash your hand thoroughly. Went ahead and then make sure you combine the cake batter and the bread dough that you just made, the sticky bread dough that you just made together, just as you see me doing the video. Make sure you combine it thoroughly so that every part of the bread dough and every part of the cake batter mix in so well that there will not be any traces of disparity in this mixture. Everything should combine so well and smooth. And once the batter is thoroughly combined, just as you see in the video, then get your baking pan or your cake pan, anyone, or your loaf pan, line it with your baking paper and then transfer the batter into the pan. Now there is something you can add into this. You may add your chocolate chips. You can also add some raisins, some candied berries, some nuts, some chips, whichever one you want to add to this, just to top it up, to make it tantalizing and amazing to eat and also to see. Okay, you want to boost this, so you want to have adding all these and transferring to the pan. Tap the pan very well on your work surface so that everything combines well and is at air. Cover this and allow it to rest or brew for up to 2 hours or till the dough either doubles or triples in size. Yeah, so after this time of proving, you discover that the dough has risen more than it was at the initial time. Okay, now the next thing is make sure that your oven has been preheating, or you have preheated your oven. Then you transfer this into your preheated oven and you are ready to bake this amazing recipe. Like honestly, I don't want to mince words, but this is one of the best recipes you can ever try and you fell in love with it. So I baked this at 200 degrees C for 40 minutes, or you can bake till you find out that this amazing recipe has turned out golden brown. Yeah, very golden brown. Then you went ahead to brush the top with some butter or margarine. Take this out from the pan and honestly, you have an amazing recipe, an amazing bread cake to enjoy. Yeah, so you're going to allow this to cool down completely before slicing and enjoying. If you have watched my video up to this moment, that means you love this amazing recipe and you love this amazing channel. And if you have not clicked that subscribe button, please click on that subscribe button. Also, like the video, drop your comment in the comment section what you think about this recipe, and don't forget to show us some love by sharing this amazing video, amazing recipe, so it can get to others that will also be willing to try this recipe. Like this is one of my best recipes. Like, it tasted so good. One of my neighbor that even tasted it just ran back and was like, I need more. Like please guys, you need to try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. Until then, don't forget to check out all my other amazing videos and amazing recipes. I remain your best variety chef. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye. See you.